A 2.5 million carat sapphire cluster was found in a man's backyard, and a year later we finally have more details about it. We talk about what makes sapphires so expensive, who the lucky guy is who unearthed a fortune in his backyard, and how it all came about. Before we dive in, make sure you don't miss our next video and subscribe with the button down below. What are sapphires? If you're not a professional gemologist or seasoned gem trader, you may be wondering why any of this matters. What value could a big rock actually have? To really unearth this, we must first talk about what a sapphire actually is. If you guess that a sapphire is a gem, you're right. Scientifically speaking, a sapphire is a gem variety of corundum. There are two total gem varieties of corundum. The other one is a ruby. They are formed in corundum syenites or granitic pegmatites. Sapphires are the third hardest gem, ranking a 9 on the MOHS scale. A diamond is the hardest, ranking a 10, and moissanite is the second hardest, ranking a 9.5. Sapphires are typically blue, but they can be gray, black, colorless, yellow, purple, orange, pink, or green. This enchanting stone is also the birthstone for September and the gem for a 45th anniversary. Would you like to receive a sapphire as a present? As with any gem, the cost of sapphires varies greatly depending on many different factors. Untreated natural sapphires are worth far more than anything treated. There are also synthetic sapphires out there, which are beautiful but worth far less than anything mined from Earth. When determining the value of any gem, appraisers look at the size, cut, quality, and clarity. The most expensive sapphires out there are those that are vivid and beautiful pure blue. Who uncovered the $100 million treasure and how? As we come back to our massive sapphire chunk, I know what you may be thinking. How does anyone uncover a stone like this in the first place? Where was it found? For privacy and safety reasons, the man who owns the stone has not disclosed much information about himself to the public. It's understandable. You can only imagine the kinds of people that would show up at his door. What we do know is that he goes by the name of Mr. Gamage, and he is a third-generation gem trader. While digging a well in the backyard of Mr. Gamage's home, a worker approached him to let him know that they'd uncovered some seemingly rare stones. I'm really shocked at this part of the story due to how honest the worker was. Knowing a great deal about gems and other various stones, Mr. Gamage alerted the authorities immediately and sent the stones off to be cleaned and appraised. Where did this happen? Mr. Gamage lives in Ratnapura, Sri Lanka, which is coincidentally the gem capital of the world. In fact, the largest known blue star sapphire, known as the Star of Adam, was found in Ratnapura as well. This makes sense as the name Ratnapura translates to City of Gems in Sinhalese. But it's not just Ratnapura that boasts all these expensive and rare gems. Sri Lanka as a whole is world-renowned for its jewelry exports, shipping out more precious gems than anyone else globally. In 2020, they earned $500 million through these exports. If you're looking for gems, you may want to look at flights to Sri Lanka. Details about the huge sapphire. This massive pale blue gem has been named the Serendipity Sapphire and has been officially classified as a special star sapphire specimen. A star sapphire has asterism, which is a fancy name for its star appearance. Due to tiny inclusions and red stones commonly referred to as star rubies, star sapphires have a little star pattern on them when looked at with an overhead light. This beautiful star sapphire specimen is 2.5 million carats, which translates to a little over 1,124 pounds. Can you imagine the joy Mr. Gamage must have felt when he first laid eyes on this beauty? After over a year of cleaning and appraisals, we know that the Serendipity Sapphire has a value of roughly $100 million. According to the chairman of the National Gem and Jewelry Authority of Sri Lanka, Tilak Weerasinghe, it is more than likely the biggest special star specimen in the world. Dr. Gamini Zoisa, a gemologist, stated in an interview with BBC that the sapphire cluster formed around 400 million years ago. Beautiful, historic, and insanely expensive, the serendipity sapphire fulfilled Mr. Gamage's life purpose and made the rest of the world green with envy. What would you do if you found such a massive treasure in your backyard? Would you keep your identity private like Mr. Gamage, or would you want the world to know? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and check out our next video. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.